What is up, my string beans, and welcome back to another episode of ATM10 to the skies. Uh, in our last episode, we put this bad boy together, this giant old freaking quantum computer right behind me here. Yeah, got another head on today. Let's see, we always had the creeper head on, but now we have the zombie head. Yeah, so also in the last episode, I was very sick. I am recovering. It's been a few days since my last recording. I do backlog some of my videos, so that's why you're going to be getting, this video like right after the next day. But yeah, I definitely spent like a few days just in a straight coma, dude. Like I would wake up, go downstairs and get some medicine, and then go back upstairs and go back to bed. And that was pretty much my like fucking last 3 days. But I'm definitely doing better. I do have like some residual sniffles, so you might hear me sniffing, and of course, still a little bit of coughing. But yeah, like I said in the last episode, show must go on, and we're gonna keep continuing on with this star grind. Yeah, in the last episode, I built this quantum computer. It pairs perfectly well with the assembler matrix for all my auto crafting needs. uh, yeah, let's just go right into today's episode. Oh, this is like some junk that I need to move and hide and make look more gooder. But yeah, today's episode, I think we can say that I'm done with extended AE, and we are done with the AE2 project. So now, oh, I'm also done with vibranium because you can see here. Let me see if it's still running. I have a shitload. That's not how you vibranium. Yeah, I have a shitload of vibranium here, and you can see that I can like request one, and it'll make it in there. Well, hold on, let me request like 30. So when I request 30, it's gonna put all these bad boys in here. I have auto crafting set up to where all this stuff will be happening. And then there you go. I start getting my vibranium ingots. So in between episodes, I've been. Oh, that's right. In between episodes, um, I also did this. I set up. I reconfigured this corner over here to where we can do this. Could be nosy. Could be nosy. I redid all of this over here. This is all my sifting, and I was able to redo all of that because also in between episodes, I made all of these infinity cells. We have actually, I'll just go ahead and show you by doing this. Here you go. We have all the 2.1 gillion. The G 2.1 G is all the infinity. So I have infinity sand, lava, cobblestone, water, blackstone, granite, andesite, endstone, cobbled deep slate, netherrack, gravel, and diorite. And so because I have a lot of those, I don't have there's no infinity cell of like dust. So I have to put sand into here to make the dust, but the sand just goes directly in there, gravel goes directly in there. This it likes sieving crushed endstone. So like for these next four that I do have the infinity version of it, but they like to sieve the crushed version, so I have to put it into a hammer. But you can see it all comes down into here, and we're crushing all this good stuff. One thing that I don't have though is the Infinity Soul Sand. So right now you'll see that no sand is going into here. But the reason why I don't have Infinity Soul Sand is because it takes a Soul Lava bucket. But I don't have Soul Lava yet. I haven't gotten there yet. It's not like it's too hard or anything. I just haven't gotten my way over to Industrial Foregoing. And then I got tired of like not having enough wood, so I set this up, and I have my applied energistics set up system set up to where I can see all this wood and everything. So you can type in like log and see that we have 42,000, which is 42,000 right there. Just gotta cough and sniff and everything because I'm still slightly recovering. All right, so we'll get into today's episode, and I want to do some occultism. Occultism, I really enjoy. I think I discovered, or like the first time I played occultism, I think was like ATM 8 or 9, I think it was, and I discovered that well, not really discovered, but they do have a um yeah, they do have a storage. They have their own type of storage in here. Dimensional crystal matrix. This thing is actually really great, and you can set up. Let's see if I can find. They've definitely improved themselves over the years. And ooh, storage actuator based other stone dimensional storage actuator. Yeah, see these are new to me. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, these are new to me since the last time I played. But yeah, you can continuously upgrade the storage with like these dimensional storage stabilizers, and it'll increase the size of the storage and everything. And you can like wirelessly quote wireless, because it's not like wires, wirelessly. I think we need that actually. Yeah, you can access the what's it called, the storage, wirelessly. But yeah, I really like occultism. It's a really cool mod. I like all the little glyphs that you have to put down and then the shapes, and you have to. It's a progressing mod where you have to get the chalks and then use some of the. You see, look, storage accessor. There it is. You have to use some of the chalks to make higher pinnacles, to summon demons, to kill them, to make the next higher chalk. So I definitely know all about occultism, but we'll try to follow along in, let me see, in the actual like mod progression and see what it wants us to do. Even though like I do know how to do. So let's get some demon fruit. We're going to get demon fruit, which is this guy, and we just need some grass and some bone meal. We're just gonna put that guy right there. I do need your mom. Let me grab your mom. Do that. And there we go. Now we got some demon fruit. What did we say over here? Oh, yeah. Fuck. So here we are getting some demon's fruit. So the whole thing about the demon's fruit is that you need to eat it in order to see like the third eye or something like that. Um, that's like the idea of it. So now we'll get some flint and steel, and I think we catch the fruit on fire. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, so flint and steel, or whatever the hell. Actually, I think we can just do. I think we could just do it like directly on this, if I remember correctly. If I just do throw it there, yeah. So I can just throw that right there. And the spirit fire, you can walk in it. It's not going to catch you on fire. But what we do here, I think we throw in some andesite. Yeah. So when you throw things into the spirit fire, the certain things like actually let me look up spirit fire. So if you throw certain things into the spirit fire, yep, here you go. It'll change. So it's mostly the impure chalk that will go to like the normal chalk, but there's also a bunch of other books. Like I don't know what the taboo book is. We'll look at what that is. Logs, you'll get some ashes. The saplings will give you the whoops, going too far. This is like the other world sapling, which gives you like the logs of occultism. So let's just see here. Let's go ahead and make some other stone first, and then throw some saplings in there. Get some of those bad boys. What else do you want me to make? Yeah, you said you wanted me to do that, and then the gems as well. So the spirit attuned gems are, I believe, diamonds. Yep. So let's just go ahead and throw in a few stacks of these. Get a whole buttload of spirit gems. What is this? A divination rod? Well, you can get most of the other raw materials using spirit fire. Oh. I mean, I don't think that this is really usable in a skyblock, but oh well. Let's just keep going down this way. The basics, yeah, whatever. I already know how to do it. Familiars, you can eat my ass. Um, let's make one of these. We're just gonna go down the quest line in here. So, whoops. So that you guys can at least follow along, and it's not like I'm doing anything out of the ordinary. I do know we need to make candles, though. And in order to make candles from the occultism mod, anyway, I believe it's tallow. Let's see what it really wants us to do. Preparing. So, yeah, we just need candles and spirit attuned crystals. So, we could just get large candle. Yeah, it wants tallow. So here's what we'll do. We'll go around butchering some guys. Let's look at some eggs. We got some cow eggs. Hi, cows. Hello. I'm just here for your sweet little tallow. There we go. Beautiful. Let's make some large candles. We're gonna make them. I guess we could just go. Ooh. So what's a large? Oh, large candle compared to a large white candle. We'll make some of those, and then we have to do that to make some spirit attuned crystals. Nice. Next, we got to do. You want us to prepare some chalk brush, the impure. Okay, so let's go. Let's go with the impure white, and we have to burn some other stone. So put other stone. Oh, it has to be polished. Okay, so we have to burn some other stone. If anything's correct about the polished, no. How do we get the polished then? We just okay, so we just cook it twice. It's basically like toast. Someone grabbed bread and said, "What if we cook it twice?" So we needed that, and then what the fuck else did we need? Other world ashes, which is gonna be these trees. Okay, so here's where it's gonna come into play. These trees and eating so that we could see like with the eye and stuff like that. So if we just plant this and then we make it grow, it'll just look like a normal oak log or oak tree, right? But if we eat the demon's fruit, hello, hunger 2. How come it's not showing me the third eye? There it is. So if we eat it, now we can see that it's otherworld log, and you have to break it. You have to break the tree while you're under the effects of the third eye. Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and show you. Right, this is the same sapling, and we have 5 otherworld logs. But if we break it, we just have normal logs. So in order to get the otherworld logs, you have to break it while under the effects of the third eye, I believe. Unless, yeah. Oh my god, you can have lumber bees do that. There you go. So let's get some ashes. We all fall down. Some impure. So you get this little impure chalk, and you... Hold on, 1 second. Oh, goodness. So you gotta do all that little thingy, and then let's go ahead, and it also wanted us to do something about the chalk brush. Chalk brush doesn't really matter, but it wants us to do it, so whatever. Let's go ahead and get some purified ink and a book of binding for foliotes. So I believe it's ink sacks, or maybe it's this cow. Yeah, bye cow. I think it was dye. Yeah, I think it was black dye. Yep, there we go. So let's look at the foliote. The foliote. What is this? Book of Calling, foliote, lumberjack, transporter, janitor. No, we don't want that. We want books of binding, which means we need awakened feathers. So we have to get the feathers and go like that. And then we also need the taboo book. So we just need normal books. You know what? No. We're going to need thousands upon thousands of books. So let me create a pattern. Or not a pattern. Let me set up this whole recipe for books. So we're going to do this. And then we have cow essence, so we're just going to do something like that. And then we might need book and quills. So there's the book. Let's get feather essence. I see someone talking to me. Just hold on 1 second. And I think we have squid essence too. So there's the book and quill. Put all this stuff in here. I noticed a bug. Oh boy. How many legs does it have? Let's make 1,000 books. Oh, sugar cane. You know what? I'm just going to teach you how to make sugar cane. And then put you. I like to manually put you in because it puts it somewhere. The autocrafter doesn't use durability on the mystical agriculture crystals. Let me see. Autocrafter. Autocrafter from which mod? Yeah, there's too many. Let's go ahead and make 1,000 books. God, I love autocrafting. RF tools. Yeah, it does. Huh. Crystal. Yeah, mine definitely used up durability as it was like making them. But now that I have the Master Infusion Crystal, it's not going to. Interesting. God, there's so much noise going on outside. What the hell's going on? Books. I need to shove a bunch of books in there. Then I need book, that thing, and like the die. Where's the die? I do have Master Crystal in there, but the reason I'm supposed to use it. Let me see then. Let me go see what's going on. Is this where we are? Where are we at? Where are you? You under? Over? Where are you? Where you at? Oh dear. So he has that there's a Master Infusion. This one. Let's see. So yeah, you're doing this one's the Master Infusion, that one's easy. And then this one, you have it using that stuff. Huh. Is it really not? Huh, let me see. You have all, and then going to internal. This is kind of weird. Huh, I don't know. It did. That time I had Master Crystal. Fix the bug. Anyway, let's go back to these guys. Okay, so I made these book of bindings. Let's do book of binding. We wanted holy oats. So I want I want this to be auto crafted. I just want to break the crystals. Yeah, you don't have to like do anything. I mean, you have it there already, so you should be okay. Let's make like 10 of these guys. Oh no. Put that in there. Let's make 10. Soon I'll set up like a type of auto crafting to where I can automatically place things into the fire. Feels weird throwing stuff away. Okay. All right, let's very sidetracked. What are we doing? All right, we got the book. Now we need some sacrificial bowl and a golden sacrificial bowl. Let's look at some bowls. Let's get a whole bunch of bowls. And then what do we have here? Copper sacrificial bowl. What does that do? Silver, golden, isnium. I guess we'll do golden. And then I bet you I bet you somewhere it'll talk about, yes, we did the third eye. Thank you for the healing spirits. It burns, but it doesn't. Divination. We got candles. In fact, I think there's a... No. We won't do that. I want to get to these bowls. Yeah, okay. You can mix a sacrificial bowl with a copper or silver ingot to create variations with the same functionality. Oh. Okay, so they're just the same shit. If you place a sacrificial bowl above a spirit fire, any item inserted will instantly transform if it has a recipe. Oh, so there is a type of way to automate this. I automated it a little differently the last time I played, but this looks like it's a little different. You can just put... Wait, you can make a spirit campfire? Oh my god. So you can have it like insert into the bowl, it'll transform, and then you pull it out. Okay. Once everything has been set up and you're ready to start. Okay, cool. Got it. Let's do our first ritual. Summoning ritual. Okay. So let's go through. Are we gonna be able to see? Yeah, there's that one. Here we are. We want this. So we want to be able so this is like why you need the book actually, because you're gonna need... Does it actually say to do it? Yeah, you need the Dictionary of Spirits and then the Aviar Circle and then like that. Actually, so this is what it used to look like. This is an image of... Oh, whoops! I pressed a button. This is an image of what it used to look like. Hold on. What's going on? What did I do to my chair? I've ruined everything. Of what it used to look like when I played it a lot. It's a little bit different now, but I think it's going to be better. So yeah, you need the book so that you can place this down, and then you get your white chalk and these bad boys, and wherever you see like the symbols on the ground, which kind of sucks against this floor, but I could still see it. The symbols have changed, and then we need candles to go here. He's doing some voodoo shit. And then that guy goes there. And there you go. There's that one. So then what we'll do... I want to see... Hold on. Let me get this freaking... I want to see what exactly it'll look like. So let's put that there and that right there. And then it says if we put... Let's put like andesite. Oh, what the shit? Oh, maybe... maybe it's not a golden one. Maybe it's a normal one. So if I put... Whoa, what the fuck? What? No way. Ah. But it does it one item at a time. Interesting. So that gives me ideas for some automation. All right, anyway, let's go back to the voodoo shit. We did this. Now we need chalking it up. But why can't we do this? Oh, because our first ritual's not done. So now we need to do binding of this guy, and we bind him. That's right. So now we have to. So the whole thing about this is that you make, so basically like the idea is that you make this fucking book, and it's like you have a type of demon written on the book, but the lore amongst many different cultures and things like that is that you don't really have power over a demon until you know its name. So that's what this dictionary of spirits is that you're going to put this book in here and you're going to get a name. So you're going to see that I have the name Creoverler, and then here's another name, Karakarnverithiar, and then so on and so forth. So, so that's kind of the idea, is that now you have these books with the demon names, and you can do things with them. So let's go ahead and look at. We're going to go ahead and progress into the next bit, and that's getting. What color chalks did you want me to get? Oh, that didn't work. Impure yellow, impure purple, and impure light gray. So I think all these ones should be pretty easy. We're just going to need a bunch of impure light gray. Can I put logs? Can I just put straight up logs in you and you like change? No. Do I have to do the saplings? Ugh. Which means we need this and the third eye. And let's get some more dort. Dort. And then slap these bad boys down. And we can grow them all, but it's when I'm gonna go chop them down that I need to be third-eyed up. Come on, you too, little guy. So we eat this, and we third eye, we break it. Okay. Let's see if we can do some more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dude, nice, it worked. Okay. So then we get all of this guy, and we say, turn into ashes. Ashes to ashes. We're going to make some more impure chalk. Because I think all three of them are going to need... Yep. So let's go 1, 2, 3. And what do you need? Some gold dust? Okay, we can do that. Just run over here to our crushers. What else do we need? Crushed endstone. Well, actually, let me see what exactly... this is why. We need the actual crusher spirit. And then we need obsidian. So that one's okay. You can just get some obsidian, shove you in there. Yeah, obsidian dust, that's good. But let's look at this one. We need silver dust, calcite, which we need to get from the folio. Iron dust, we can just crush down iron, and we can just crush down silver. So silver, iron, and then we have to summon the crusher. So we'll show you now how to do some of these rituals with the folio that we got. Just cough some more. So now we need, yeah, the crusher. The crusher! This guy. So it's going to be the book that we bound, and then he wants copper, silver, iron, gold. So it's going to be copper, iron, I don't need that, silver. Silver, gold. So what we'll do here, so before you actually get into occultism, hopefully you have yourself a time in the bottle. So this is what we do. We put the little guys. You know, you want all. You could see that the items go into the sacrificial bowl, as we do have here, and then we just right-click the book, and then it'll start summoning the Folio Crusher. But this takes time. This takes too much time. So what we're gonna do is just speed this bad boy up, and it goes real fast. So before you start occultism, look at him. Look at him. Hello. Before you start occultism, hopefully you have yourself a time in a bottle, or maybe you went the other route and got yourself a time wand, I believe. Time wand, yeah, basically to increase acceleration, so that you can make these rituals go faster. Anyway, so now that we have this dude, what we're going to do, I'm gonna make myself a Pokeball so that I can move him. Yeah. And we're gonna move him like over here. You just go over there, buddy, because he was just kind of in the way. So we needed crushed endstone, and then I believe it was like crushed calcite. Do I have calcite? I don't have calcite. How does one acquire calcite? Uh-oh. Calcite pebbles? From crushing deep slate in a flint mesh. Interesting. Well, anyway, here's this impure, and then we need to get the calcite. Which is so odd. How come I've never had calcite? How about a bone block, some water, and an extractor? Bone block? Bone block? And some water. How did you want it? No. I need to I need to get better at like bookmarking the recipe that I want. So bone, water next to it. Okay. Bone, water next to you like that, and you like that. And then a barrel. Barrel on top. Calcite. Boom, done. And then I come over to this dude and I say, "Hey buddy, can you crush down this calcite for me?" And he says, "Yeah, sure, give me a minute." And he actually does take like a minute. Look at his little tail. Yeah, over the years, these models have definitely gotten better. They're silly looking. Hurry up, guy. We're waiting on you. Nice. So there's that one. Now we can make this impure gray. And then now that they're all impure, you just chuck them in the fire, and it makes them pure again. So let's clear up my inventory a smidget. I don't think we need your mom anymore. Alright, so chalking it up, let's see what is the silver one. You can also use these are purely decorative and they change. Okay, leave me alone then. Here's the magical storage. But we're not going to go into the magical storage. I'll just get to that one like later. We're just going to keep progressing. So now we have to do infusion rituals in the Ezevious Spectral Compulsion. So now we'll have to find that in... Hold on. I have to like cough and stuff. I feel it. Or sneeze. I have to sneeze. I guess not. Wait. It wants to. Oh, goodness. So, the fun thing about all these, you only ever really need three main circles. The thing about these is that the circles keep expanding on each other in this line. So these are the three like basic ones, but then say you want to come and make this one, you will come back to the AVR circle and just expand on it. And so that way you're not having, I think there's like probably like 20 different fucking circles. You don't have to keep making all these different circles. They expand on each other, and they will hold like their previous one as well. So let's see what we have to do here. This wants us to do the Ezevious Spectral, which is this one. So what we're actually going to do, hello, please show, is go up to the next tier here, and this is where this one's going to be. And you can see we have our purple chalk. So now we get these guys going. And our light gray. And then one thing that is a little bit confusing is about the grays and like the grays, the whites, and the blacks. Is that all those colors? Oh wait, whoops! What did I do? Wrong button. Yeah, all those colors, they are interchangeable. But are these? God damn it! These are supposed to be candles. Need more candles. Yeah, they're all supposed to be interchangeable. And they will go up with the tiers. There we go. And then last but not least will be the bowl. That. So there's that one. And hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Because okay, I'm counting here because if I am correct, my memory serves me correct. I believe like the highest tiers of circles are like 13 by 13s. So I'm just making sure that they'll fit here. So what did we need to do here? We need to get into lime chalk. So we need this dust. We need emerald dust. Wait, what? Yeah. So it wants bottles of enchanting. Okay, I can make that. And then it also wants emerald dust. Which, can you just get it by putting it in a... Yes, by mechanism crusher. So we'll go ahead and slap that in there. There's emerald dust. I already had that pulled up. And then we just do this. And bottles. I think I needed 2 of them. Okay, and then we'll do... Pocket ritual. What is this? Tired of lugging around chalk scandals? Just make a ritual satchel. I might make one of those. Okay, let's make this lime chalk. So it wants us to do lime next and green next. So of course that's going to be 2 more impure whites. Get rid of all this stuff. And that and that. We're going to need that. We don't need these logs. I don't think we need the flint and steel, bone meal, andesite. We'll need those. Pokemon catcher. Sure. Okay, so this one, let's see. We have slime, so we need this research fragment dust, which means in the Ezevious spectral compulsion, which we just put together, this is what we need to make. So that's why it had us make emerald dust and 2 bottles of enchanting. So let's look at another one of these dudes, and then we have 2 bottles of enchanting and emerald dust. Oh, nope, next tier. And I need bowls. 3 works, but I do want, like, a lot more. And then slap these up here. Sure, just a shitload of bowls. And we'll put some like this. Okay, so it wants this, 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 and that dude. There we go, it says it's working. So then we speed it up. And it makes us that little doohickey, which gets us our impure chalk. And then this one wants this weird nature paste. And how we get this nature paste is, again, in the Ezevious circle here. But we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 9 sacrificial bowls. So here we have 4. And then we'll go 4 more. Plus 1 more there. And what is it? Just like a shitload of fucking saplings? Oh, I think it's 1, 2, 3. It's 3 types of leaves and 5 types of seed. Oh, no. 3 leaf, 3 seed, and 3 sap. Okay, so let's go back to growing this. And let's get some shears, I believe they're called. Okay, so let's get leaves. Leaves is good. Saplings good. And then seeds is good. So it wants 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And then I believe it. Then at that point it was a folio. Yeah. Come here, little folio boy. Boop. There you go. And when you put it in, and if it says starting the ritual, that means that it is in fact good. If it says something silly like, oh, it doesn't know what it's trying to make, then you have done it wrong. So put those in there, and there we go. We got that good stuff. Now we want Strigor's higher bidding. Binding. We have all these chalks. Where are we at? Okay, so here, let's go ahead and upgrade this one. So now we'll see that we have this guy, right? Let me get these bowls out of the way. So here's what I'm gonna be describing. So here at the top you see current pentacle. The Zephyr is spectral compulsion, but you see that it's in line with this one. So we're going to grab this guy and oh, hold on, let me move this. And if I place it down on top of it, well, you can kind of see the image that it has the purple circle to begin with. So if I just place it right there, you'll see that it already says 36 out of 85 complete. That's the original circle. So now if we get, what color is this? Lime? Lime chalk. Does it also use green? I don't know. Let's go around using the lime. Over time, some of them start using skulls. So you'll need like skeleton skulls or wither skeleton skulls to also be put into the pentacle. So here we need some skulls. And we don't have any skulls. What the shit, dude? What does this do? Possessed? Oh no. Ah, I need skeletal essence? Son of a bitch, dude. Here's the part where we go to Dan's house. we're gonna go over here. We're gonna see if you have skulls. Cause I think he said that he put on yeah, give me your skulls. Give me your skulls. On his mob farm he put decapitating, and I don't have decapitating on mine. And I don't really want it. So we're just gonna go steal his skulls. Going around skull stealing. So let's place down these little guys. Right there, right there. Let's face them this way. Face them inward, please. That makes me happy. And then we put the bowl back down. But then you'll see... Hold on, go away. Go away, thing at the top. Then you'll see that this is 2 pentacles at the same time. So that's what I mean by, like, they nest. They're nesting. They're nesting dolls. Let's do this next one. So this one was... Actually, hold on. It was Eviar's circle. So if we go to Eviar's, we'll see that the next one is the Ophixus calling. So we'll place that down, put the bowl back in. And this looks like it's using lime as well. So let's get a bunch of lime. And we have some skulls. Skull requirement here as well. But make them face inward, because that's better for my life. Some candles. Okay, so here's where the confliction is with these chalks up here. So see how these chalks up here are like in their own line of what I was meaning of, like the white, light gray, gray, and then black. So the gray chalk needs to be used for these circles here, but they still count as white for these circles. And then same with the gray chalk. They need to be used for these circles, but they'll still count as the light gray and the white for this one. So that's why you'll see that this one isn't complete, because I think I can see like there's like a little bit of weird color discoloration going on here, and you'll be able to see it if I were to remove that. See, there's like it's like gray. It wants to be, or actually, so these ones want to be white because you can see at the top the progress bar, it did in fact go away. But let's see that one. Nope, that still wants to be white. But these ones want to be gray. And I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Let's see. We got all the lime green around everywhere here. Lime green around everywhere here. Candles. That. What if I just made these all? And I already have the bowl in the center, right? Oh, okay. One of those I messed up. All right. So we got to the next circle. Whoops. Let's do. Oh, this is going like all over the place. Oh my god. Who you gonna call? A honeycomb guy. So Higgins enthrallment. Where's that at? Oh, I need to make a third circle. So there's one circle, two circle. Let's make the third circle. So I need to make my little diorite platform because we have to change colors. And then on top of that, we need to get our Luminix blocks. Lumi. And we'll go to an exchanging gadget and we'll exchange the lights right here, 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 your. Nope, that wasn't right. There we go. So now we can continue on with making all of our circles. So let's go. We've made this one. That's on the first floor. This is on the second floor. Let's go ahead and make this one. This guy needs to go right there. And it needs yellow. So we're gonna put yellow all over the place. And it's probably better to just do these like when you get or when you get the chalks and stuff like that, because like you will need these circles at different points. So you just do it now. Got all these candles in. I believe those are wither skeleton skulls. What kind of skulls are you? I think you're just normal skulls. Okay. So no wither skeleton, not yet. Let's get the normie skulls. Normie skulls, and then what else do you want? Oh, you have some chalk right here. I just can't see it. There we go. And then we need a sacrificial bowl. Golden sacrificial bowl. And there we go. So now there's two circles in that one. So here we basically have we have 6 different circles going on here. Okay, so now that we made that one, I think we need to make the gray chalk. What are we doing here? Yeah, we already did that one. Yeah, so let's do the gray chalk. The impure gray chalk. Let's get rid of all these. I don't need these anymore. That, or that thing. We need gray paste. So we're going to make the gray paste in Strieger's higher binding, which is... Let me see which frickin' circle it is. Which pinnacle is Strieger's higher binding? So we're going to make it in this one. But we need a genie. So it's going to be the same thing as making the foliotes, except it's with different colors. Oh, can I just... No. Okay. So we'll make that. And then do we have books of binding? Yeah, we have 6 of them. I'm going to put that in there. Let's make some genie books. Let's make 4 of them. And same thing with the folio. We just need their names. So, this one, the gray paste, it wants gunpowder, gray, phantom, clay. Let's see if I can remember that. Gunpowder, phantom, clay, and I think it was like gray. Did it want gray dye? Is that what it was? Look at me. I can remember a thing or two. Hold on, let me put that guy away. Put that away. The grass away. Maybe I should make that thing. Yeah, we'll make it next. So let's do gunpowder, that thing, that stuff, and the gray. And then it wants the genie. And we say, go faster. Twerk for souls. Twerk for demons. Oh, so let's make another... I need to make another impure white. And then we say, look at you. You're now gray. You're not light gray anymore. You're just gray. So now that we made that one, now what? Now we need... I think orange. Yeah, we need orange to move into these next pinnacles. So let's see here. We need honeycomb blocks, honeycomb, honey block, all honey stuff. So let's do honeycomb block, honey block, and honeycomb. And you want us to do orange because we have to get the cursed. Oh no, dude. Oh no, and glowberries. Oh no, man. How do I get glowberries? From sieving? I actually have to sieve some moss. What the hell, dude? All right, so we have to get the cursed honey, which means we have to. Hold on, I'm stretching a little bit. So we have to get the cursed honey, which means we have to get the cursed bee, or possessed bee. My bad. And we sacrifice a chicken, and we do all this stuff on Hagen's enthrallment. Is that the one that I just made up here? Hagen's enthrallment. Yes, it is. Cool. So let's go ahead and get down some sacrificial bowls. That, I fucked that up. Yellow goes there now. Let me make sure it still says it. It does. Actually, let's put all the chalks at the top. And we have ourselves a little rainbow chalk. Like that. Okay, let's summon this bee. We have to summon the bee and then kill it. So a honey bottle. Let's put all this away. Oh, my wife texted me. Oh, she sent me stuff. That tells me that she is awake. When she starts sending me things, I know she's awake. And she'll deny it. She'll be like, "Nuh-uh." And I go, "Yes, that's how." In fact, I sent her a meme recently. I sent her a meme recently that said, "People don't say good morning anymore. They just start sending people memes." So, we're going to summon this bee. Oh, it requires a sacrifice. So let's find our chicken egg. We're going to spawn in our chicken. We're going to say, "Hello, chicken. Welcome to the world. Goodbye." And so then it'll start. Wait, required sacrifice not performed. I just did. Weird. So there's our bee. It's a demon bee. And we have to kill this bee. Goodbye. And we got ourselves a cursed honey. Sorry, bee. So let's make this impure chalk impure orange. But we cannot because we don't have glowberries yet. And we don't get glowberries unless receiving moss in there. Okay. How do I make moss? Can I just make moss? How does one acquire moss? And if you say moss seeds, I'll cry. Oh, there's grass seeds. I do have 5 moss. Let's see if I can get some glowberries off my 5 moss. We're going to put it right here. And I don't know if I got it. Probably not. Let's put... How would I get moss seeds? What if I just get... No, it's grass seeds. How do I get grass seeds? Dirt and netherite mesh will give me 20% chance. So let's get a shitload of dirt. Because I just don't... I just really don't want to do whatever it was for the other thing. So we're gonna hope that we get a bunch of grass seeds from these, because I do have efficiency and fortune and stuff like that. And then we're gonna see if we did get enough grass seeds to make enough moss, then to get glowberries. So that should be good. And then we get grass seeds. Look at that, 320. So then we make 2 stacks of that, and then we say get in there and get in there. And this has to give me a glowberry, right? Look at that, glowberry. So then we do impure orange. Fan-fucking-tastic. So there's our orange. What the fuck is all that? So we got the orange, we got that. Now let's do Cander's Open Conjure, because I think we have to start killing demons now. Because we got the orange, it'll open up these ones. So let's look at the Cander's Open Conjure, and we're going to go replace the circle one. This one. Right? Does that make sense? Yes. And I think I miscalculated. I don't think my circles are going to be able to go here. Let's make the circle, make the circle, make the circle. What else do you require? Oh. I think I need to go with gray chalk on these guys now. There we go. So now we need 5 more, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the golden. Okay. So that goes there, and then what do you need? With some more skeleton skulls? Okay. Skeleton. Skeleton. Yeah. Thanks, perps. Hit like, subscribe, comment. Thanks, perps. Let's see what else we got here. So we did the Kandars. Can we do the Otis's Open Convocation? I think that requires a bunch of nonsense. Oh, yeah, we can do it. Also, in case you haven't noticed, these 3 are in different shapes. So this is a circle. All these squares make a circle. All right, all the circles are just going to keep getting bigger. These ones are a diamond. So the diamond's just going to keep getting bigger. And then this one's kind of like a square. So the square is just going to keep getting bigger as well. So let's go up to... Which one was this? What were we supposed to do here? Hedron and a Hagen. This one. So let's break this guy. And we're going to improve this circle. And it's the Otis whatever. So here we have to do orange and yellow, I think. Orange. Yellow. And I think this is where we have to start placing down the attunement crystals, but you don't have to do anything special. Like you hear attunement and you're like, oh no, I gotta do attuning and stuff. Nah, you're good. Crystal, where you at? Crystals, go here. And we want more skulls. Always with the skulls. Because what says demonic ritual like a bunch of skulls? There you go. But yeah, you can see here we have like a diamond type shape. And here we have a square and a circle. Okay, so we got all those taken care of. So now we can go and try to make the red chalk. Rest in peace, Bitsy. So now we need... excuse me, just dying over here. Torch flowers. So I'm going to cheat. Just kidding. I have torch flowers. Me. So we need... Can I just plant the torch flowers? Or what do I need to do with these torch flowers? Torch flowers will grow in a cloche. Or how's about some pots? And we're gonna do some insanium stuff and put you right there and you right in there. There we go. So we'll be getting some of those. And let's get... So now we need to get this Ifrit essence, and this is where we need to kill an Ifrit. So let's do... We need to summon him first. So we're going to get the book. Nope, hold on. You're going to be like this. And then you're going to be yellow dye like that. Put these in. Just cough a little bit. Okay, let's get these taboo books. I think it was the taboo books, right? Gets me... No. What gets me these stupid fucking book of bindings? Oh yeah, we have to actually make them. Why don't I have the binding book as a recipe yet? Put that in there. Okay. So now we do... Totally lost what I was doing. We needed the Book of Ifrit. So let's grab one of those. Write his name in it. Actually, before we continue, we are going to make ourselves a satchel. Because I'm tired of having all these chalks everywhere. So we're going to get 2 wool, a string, and silver. 2 wool, string, silver. And you'll see this beautiful satchel, hopper, dispenser. We're gonna be able to put our guys in there, our chalks. Chalks will go in there, and 2 leather because it's a satchel. And it wants to use Ezekiel's Spectral, which is the next one. Yep. And how many did it require? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need some more bowls. We don't need that anymore. We only have 4 here. So we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's start putting the stuff in there. It was like some leather, some wool, string, silver, dispenser, and a hopper, right? And it wanted a folio. So let's grab the folio, write a demon's name in it, and we will put this demon into a satchel. That's essentially what it is. We're building a satchel and putting a demon in it. So now we can right-click and put all of these guys in there. Hell yeah, beautiful. We can actually even put these, not the bowls. I think you could put skulls and yeah, you could put all this stuff in there. So there we go. That's good. Let's move on to summoning this Ifrit. So we want to summon the Ifrit on a Conjur's Open Conjure, which is the next one below me. No? Maybe this one? This one, yes. So we need to summon an Ifrit here, and shit, we need Easnium. So we can't do the Ifrit yet. We have to go to the Easnium, down the Easnium route. Somewhere right here, I think it is. Chalk Repair. You break it, demons fix it. So let's go down this route right here. We need to get the Otherworld goggles. I mean, I don't think we need them. Lens frame, but most importantly, we need to get this thing. So we need these, and we need 2 silver, a gold, 2 silver and a gold, and the actual lens and a folio. So what this is doing is how we ate that fruit to get the demon's eyes or whatever. I found a reason to make the star. Yeah, go on. But oh, hold on. This is not. I don't think this is the right circle. It wants to be made in the spectral convulsion. Yes. It's gonna be this one. Wrong circle. So this is what this is going to do is give us the eye, the third eye, without having to eat the fruit all the time. So we make this, and then you'll see that when we put this on our head, right there we go. We get our little third eye, and we didn't have to eat the fruit. So that's important because then we get this little pickaxe. Actually, let me just not do that, but instead do this. And we need the Spirited Attuned, which means we need one of these. And we need some sticks, right? 2 sticks and 2 silver. Stick, please. Give me sticks. What kind of Strigger is higher? Is it this one? Okay, we're still in this one. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you are not an Ifrit, but now a genie. And you already have a name. And so it's kind of funny, like making these items is that like you build the item, but you're imbuing the item with a demon. So you're putting a demon inside of the item. That's kind of like essentially what's happening here. So now that I have this pickaxe, what do you want me to do? Easnium. Normally, you have to go in the nether. Instead, try sieving some crushed blackstone. What? Crushed blackstone? How do I... Interesting. What is that going to give me? Let me see. I need a special pickaxe to be able to mine it for this. Well, yeah, do this stuff. It's a new kind of ore, but now this one... Crushed blackstone. How am I supposed to get this raw easnium? How did you want me to do it, my guy? What do you want me to do? Get easnium ore. I can get easnium ore. That's weird. So I have to use an atomic reconstructor to get the easnium ore. Is that like the only way? Because it's not showing... Is this a bug? Do we have a bug here? Because this is... let me double check these things. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a bug, at least in the quest. But okay, so we're gonna have to take a small detour. Let's not have purple all the time. Let's take a small detour into into this mod, I guess. There we go. Let's get some ender. And let's get a pressure plate. Let me sneeze real quick. Oh! And get a redstone torch. Oh, sneeze is too powerful. Okay, so we put this thing down. We have not gotten into actually additions, but we're going to do pulse and then that thing. There we go. So now it should be as easy as putting some ancient debris right here. And we got 5 Easnium. What if I set up some more ender guys? Oh, what the fuck? Why did you run all the way over here, buddy? Hey! Give that back. I'm gonna put you in a Pokeball. Well, I got some Easnium. So now what we do with this is smelt it down, right? That's all we gotta do. Because then we get some Easnium, and that was required for that. Okay. Yeah. So that was incredibly easy. I don't know if that was the intended purpose of yeah, I don't know. But that's what the recipe is called for. So we went ahead and made some of that. Let's get back on track to summoning this Ifrit. So flint, gunpowder, netherrack, Easnium. We need one of these. We don't need this pickaxe. Stay right there. Flint, Easnium, netherrack, and something else. Gunpowder. And you want to be summoned in a Kandar. Kandars. It's down below, right? Nope. Next one. Finally found it. Okay. And we summon the Ifrit, and then we're going to have to kill it. Sacrifice? That's right. A cow wants to be sacrificed. The cow is asking to be sacrificed. Thank you for your sacrifice. Then we speed it up. And then we're going to have to fight this bitch. Real easy. Just punch him in the face a couple times, and we get ourselves some Ifrit essence. Yeah, and he also spawns with like a bunch of other demons and stuff like that. So yeah, you are going to have to fight them. Let's yes, we made some torch flowers. Now we make another impure. No, stop that. Impure. Let's make ourselves some red chalk. Toss the chalk in there. And we have red chalk. And now that we have red chalk, I think that opens up quite a lot of stuff. Let me double check. Yeah, so the red chalk will open up the next tier, which I really hope they are not bigger. I'm pretty sure they're bigger, but let's just hope, I guess. Let's do this one. Let's upgrade this guy. Nice. It's not bigger, it's just more intricate. So we put all these guys in the corners. Not there. No, 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 no. You don't go there. You don't even go here. Where's my thing? There it is. You, go away. That goes in the corner. And now we start to need some more crystals. So let's grab the crystals out of the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we put back our thing. Okay, so let's upgrade our next circle, which is going to be the square one. No, the square one. That's the diamond. I mean, what is a square but a diamond on its side? Oh, this is going to need purple and orange. Okay, let's put orange and purple in our pocket right here. Let's go around and do all the red. I like to make sure that I get all the colors. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Now we do some orange. You know, this actually is going to cause a problem for the way my building is, because I have the way I have the building set up is that I do have like walls along here, but maybe I could just have them be wallless. So I don't think it's that big of an issue. Okay, and then we need the black, I think it is. Or gray. Or hold on, let me see. Is it going to say no, black is going to be for the next foundation. So here we'll just go ahead and do these guys. And we're just going to do all of them because I like them to be all the same color. And then we need some more attunement crystals. So let's just make like a shitload there. More crystals. And then the last thing is always the bowl, because I go and break the bowl. So let's upgrade the diamond one now. And the diamond one... Come on. Looks like that. And you want red. Red in these spots. Oh, that's it. You just wanted additional red. Okay, so there we go. We have all the circles upgraded to tier 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we are on this, and then let's make this black one. I assume that's what's going to be next. Yeah, it wants to make sure that we're going to be able to do it. So we need netherite dust and crushed blackstone. Oh man, my head's getting real stuffy. Hold on. Let me do some thinking. Crushed blackstone, it's going to need blackstone in a crusher naturally. So let's just get... hold on. We need to get this thing. So we're going to need the witherite dust, which is going to need nether... crush, just one... Okay. So we can summon our little guy. And we can tell him to crush that blackstone for me, please. Then I need to crush some netherite, which is probably just this in a crusher. Beautiful. And you'll give me that eventually. So we got one of those. And we got one of those, and we have a wither skeleton skull. And now, last but not least, we need ourselves some wither roses. How do we get wither roses? Don't you get wither roses from, like, the wither killing things? We'll do that. Let's go get... Put all those away. Sand. Soul sand? In fact, let's go cheat. Dan, I know you have some. I can feel myself getting more stuffy. Ah, you don't have wither roses? How do you not have wither roses, you little butthole? And I thought that you were cool, Dan. Let's get some soul sand, soul soil, soul sand, soul stuff. Whatever you use to summon this goddamn wither. Let's go to the end. And if I summon him here, and he kills some of these endermen, will they drop the wither rose? I think so, right? Come on. Kill these guys. There we go. Turn on my magnet. Maybe pick up some wither roses. Actually, also, what if I summon cows in here? Kill these things too. Yay, wither roses. Let's get a couple more. I'm doing this good old fashioned normie way. Got some wither roses, thank you. So now we can kill this thing. Killed it with one hit, like a frickin' boss. Let's put away all this crap. So now I think I make this wither essence. Witherite does? Oh, hold on. Ugh, still slightly dying. Let's make an Efreet book. Write the demon's name in it. And where did you want me to do it in? A Severa's permanent. So Severa's permanent confinement. Please tell me that's one that I've made. Yes. It's the circle. Or the square. It's a square. Squircle. Oh, well, well, well. Look who it fucking is. There's permanent confinement. Let's make this black stuff. And it needs an Efreet, and then we speed it up. And that'll give us the black chalk. First we have to make the impure. Then we surround it. Impure. Then we go yeet. Here we go. And that should... Oh no. The crushed blackstone. I need this dude to crush two things for me. I don't know why it wanted me to get so many. Repairing items, Easnium Sacrificial Bowl. So the Easnium Sacrificial Bowl is actually really good. It does in fact speed up the rituals, but I have a timed bottle, so it doesn't really matter. I think we're like almost done. Yeah. Come on, give it to me, buddy. Give me my blackstone. One thing that I do want to get to at least in today's episode, because like this can obviously take it takes a while to get up there because you have to keep doing like repetitive things. You got to get the blue chalk and then move up to the brown chalk and so on and so forth. But one thing that I do want to get to before we call it good for today is that I want to get this ritual satchel because this thing is so nice. You just have to like right click down and like it'll put down the whole fucking circle. Oh, never mind. We're not going to do that. Wait, yeah, we are. We could do it. We can do it. I just need more essence. I don't know. I'm just feeling really drained right now. Like we've gotten this far, and you know, like I said, I'm still sick, but we still going. Let's go. Let's do a couple more chalks. Let's get ourselves a conduit. How do I conduit? Part of the sea? How do I Nautilus? Do I not have Nautilus? Ah, fuck me, dude. I'm like reaching these roadblocks and just how sick I am. I'm feeling like, man, I don't want to do this right now. So, we can go ahead and call it there. We can call it, and you know what? I'll even make my next episode the finishing up of this occultism. I won't do it off camera. We'll finish up on camera. So this is just occultism part 1, and I'll go ahead and like in between episodes, maybe I'll make some of these things over here. I'll also like set up, like I said, that freaking conduit. We need a way to get Nautilus shells. So this is like a whole other side quest, more or less. And we're not here for side quests. We're here for this main thing, right? And then I also have to make like a 4th layer because there is another ritual that you can do. So like how I said, there's 3 main rituals. There's 1, 2, 3 right here. But then there's also this one and this one. So these 2 rituals are kind of different. They don't like tier up. They're going to be independent and like off to the side. And pretty much what these ones are going to do is, I think this one Yeah, this one allows you to resurrect some of your companions, your familiars, and stuff like that. Whereas, where am I going? The pentacles. This one allows you to summon things to fight. So as you saw, this like things like this one right here, it actually uses the whatever the fuck the POSIX convocation, which I show you right here. This is going to be the words and things. God, these words are hard and along being stuffy and like sick and stuff. But but pretty much this ritual is going to allow you to summon a bunch of different things that you want to like fight. So if you can see here, oh no, it's gonna be this one. Yeah, you just summon a bunch of different things to fight. Like if you needed wither roses, if you needed the actual wither skeleton skulls. This one, nope. Um, this one allowed to get a bunch of different music discs, things like that. So yeah, there's just a bunch of different rituals that you can use to like summon and help you out through the gameplay. But I'll probably do some of those in between episodes so that I can get the items that we need to continue on. And I'll probably also decorate a little bit, trying to maintain the square, the diamond, and the circle. And like obviously, I can't have like the border that I have, like the windows and stuff like that. But I'll figure something out. But yeah, I'm gonna go like lay down a little bit more, and it is time to eat, and I gotta feed my children as well. So thanks for hanging out with me in my still sick but mostly recovering state. I hope like the coughing and the sneezes and sniffling wasn't too much for you, and I hope you at least enjoyed the content of watching Occultism. I really love this mod, and I do want to show you guys like some of the other stuff that Occultism has to offer, and I'll probably do that like in between episodes and not like a main thing. I'll just kind of make it, and then on the next episode I'll show you like what it does and stuff like that. But I really love Occultism. It's I would say it's not like beginner friendly. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it is beginner friendly in the sense of resource management. So like starting a normal mod pack, if it has occultism in it, it's a pretty good mod to go ahead and start, and you can beeline directly into into the storage, and it works out pretty well. But yeah, thanks again. Thanks for hanging out. And as Purple said in the comments down here somewhere, uh, if you guys could hit that like, subscribe, maybe comment, that'd be cool. You know, interaction is great. And last thing, if you want to come and hang out with us and join this ATM10 to the Sky server, you can. You just got to look in the description down below and click on my Discord link. That'll send you to the Stringy Beans Discord, where we'll get you all set up, get you whitelisted, and get you the IP address, and make sure you're on the right version, and you can come and hang out with us and everything. But yeah, thanks again. Thank you. Thanks for your support. I do all this for you guys. Till next time, stay stringy.